By the way, I got to tell you, before Thea Vidal came in, so I'm in the bathroom taking a leak before the interview. I can hear Rob. You must meet the guests beforehand.
Not necessarily.
I heard you in the green room yentering it up through a wall.
I just went in and told her I was a big fan and left. I didn't say a lot to her.
I'm sitting there peeing. I go, that Robin goes in and meets the people beforehand.
Not always, but I'm a huge fan of hers. And I just went in to say hello.
And I'll tell you how...
Because I just happened to see her. I was walking through the hall.
And from now on, we're not using a microphone with you. And you don't need one, because I can hear you through the wall.
We don't need the satellite either.
Now I know why they're all in love with her, because she works them before they get in here.
No. I don't do that often.
She's politicking.
Steve, you can attest. He sees me out there. I don't usually bother the guests.
I have not seen you do that.
All right. Thank you.
And they're bothering the guests. What else you got?
And do not forget the all-new Howard 100 News tip line. Getting a hold of us as simple as 877-H-100-TIP.
All right. Thank you. When you were out there introducing Thea to your weight loss people.
Yes.
I understand that was going on.
Well, yeah, I did.
Are you going to get her in there? She says she's not putting coffee up her ass. She could care less.
You know, they all say that at the beginning.
But you get that coffee up their ass.
She wears them down.
Let's get right over to a man America calls the #1 most favorite talk show host in America, John Hein from the Wrap-Up Show. Johnny, what do you have for us today at 11 o'clock?
Thank you. Thea Vidal has a ton of opinions and 11 tattoos, but she needed some water and to be fanned by Gary in order to get through her interview today.
I thought she was going to die in the beginning.
It was difficult, yeah.
We'll talk about how funny Thea is and everyone's concern about her cough, how she exposed the racism that's all over L.A., why she's not a fan of fashionable adoptions, how she's been with other women but wouldn't try anal until she was married, and will Thea deal with her weight issues and eventually agree to play the show business game.
Right.
Plus, Scott DePace thinks music lessons are a waste of time since you can't make a career of it, and no one in the studio could get him to change his mind. We'll see who agrees with what Scott had to say, if he's ever admitted to being wrong about anything. Does anyone other than Scott think he's the most intelligent person on the show? And did the conversation with Scott's dog, Cookie, have any effect on the way he feels?
Cookie does not like him. I spoke to Cookie, and Cookie was barking every time I said Scott's name. What else you got?
Plus, Howard finally gets his David Hinckley article. Benji says he's no Stamos, but better looking than everybody else here. Howard wants to meet Jackie's girlfriend with the Astroglide. No one wants to board the Ross Zapin-Springsteen email train.
Oy vey.
Richard Roper bets Artie $1,000 on tonight's Memphis-Missouri game. Howard plays the narcissist card with Robin for the first time.
Yeah, I had to hit her over the head with it.
Eric the Midget.
He clubbed me like a baby seal.
Yeah, I had to whip her into shape. Quieted her down, though. Yes.
Eric the Midget has Stork's Bite. Howard overhears Robin. Howard overhears Robin networking before any guests come in.
Yeah, right through the wall,
hello.
through the bathroom wall.
Yeah, you act like this place is well built.
Come on. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. That's exactly what it sounded like. I swear to God.
I didn't even stay in there that long, Fred.
Were you holding my penis?
I was actually. I gave you the shake.
Penis to the wall to hear.
And every once in a while you heard Thea go, shit.
I said, hello, Thea. I'll tell you exactly what I said. They're going to carry on like this went on a long time. I went in. I said, hello, Thea. I'm Robin Quivers, and I'm a huge fan. End of story, and then I was out of there.
No, it went longer than that. A lot longer than that.
Bull crap.
Come on.
You're imagining.
Come on.
That was it.
Robin saying that's the fake story.
Later. Much later. After I got to know her.
I'm the Gamorrean guard.
This is Gamorrean guard.
That's who you heard through the wall.
Her Gamorrean guard?
Can I help it if I have a big voice?
You do. You project beautifully.
Yeah.
But I'm still fascinated with... I like the game where Fred and I say stuff with our hands cupped over our face, and you have to guess what Robin's saying in the green room.
Well, I was saying that this nurse sounds just like me in the green room.
Right. Things Robin might say in the green room, and then, you'll say, I don't know what it would be. It would be just like, Tonight's closing week. And you have to kind of try and decipher what Robin's saying in the green room.
Right.
My parents never understood me. They thought I was crazy like you. They tried to take me to Frankfurt. I was just
that's right. That's why the conversation went on. She started asking me about my 34.
I told you.
Oh, I forgot about that, because I just went in to say hello.
And then my tentative delivery said to me, we're going to Africa, and we were at the tennis match together, and we studied at a driving school. I think LA is a really fake place to live.
Yeah, you could almost make it out. That's a good game. Things that Robin might have said in the green room.
But I met that Tina. I didn't even know she was at the race car driving. I didn't know Rosie O'Donnell was gay, but I hated it when it came out, but now I like it. Have you ever met George Lucas?
What am I, just name dropping?
I don't know. It's things you might have said.
Paris Hilton is really stupid. She never scored 34.
Who?
But the writers out here that you can be James. Paris Hilton, the one who gets cake stuffed in her mouth. Jump forward, James.
Here's the nurse's assessment of the Suleiman home.
Why do I like that game so much?
Good fucking game.
You know what's being said.
Concerns with the infants and children's emotional, physical, and psychological needs jeopardized her children and endangered our nurses as well.
The air had a day being a year was about food. He said to me to pick out the ball.
She also says what anybody can see without even having been in the home, that Suleiman needs psychological and emotional help.
Yeah, way to figure that one out.
Good one.
Very early on in our relationship.
I think she's talking in the green room.
Yeah, you were reminded.
Maybe that was it.
I thought that was Robin for a second. It's an epidemic.
We could only hope and pray that Abby gets the psychological and emotional...
Do you think they should take those kids away from her?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
At least some of them.
Problem. All of them.
Take at least half. Yeah. Start with that.
It's sad.
Would you take one of those kids, Robin, in?
No.
I know you've been thinking maybe.
What?
Here
you go with you thinking I'm thinking. I'm not thinking anything.
I'm thinking of a damn thing. All he ever does is sleep.
But seriously, you would not adopt one of those children?
No. Why would I adopt one of those children?
I don't know. I think you've been feeling a little more maternal.
You're a nutcase. I can't even explain myself.
So yes, it's a nutcase. So yes, to answer you, no to adopting baby.
I don't think I haven't understood one thing Fred said.
I would rather date Benji than Artie.
You know what? Maybe you understand me better through a wall. I try to explain myself, and you always come out with the wrong interpretation.
What is it, Ralph?
That's the greatest expression ever. Give Fred a raise.
You gotta try it. We're all doing it now. It's hilarious.
Everybody's doing the hey now. They're all
It's going to be the new party game.
Hey, Fred, so how do you do it? Are you just holding, like, a pad up to your face?
No, it's me.
Howard's doing it, too.
You didn't detect that it was me?
We're both doing it.
Well, I know you're both doing it, but...
I'm not. You mean Fred's is better? God damn it. Fred's always the better impressionist.
Now you don't want to do it anymore.
That's it. I'm out of the game.
No, you're good at it, too.
No.
And this is Tim Sabian. I'm taking Tim to the
It's so great, because I know how loud Robin gets.
I heard her right through the wall. I couldn't believe it. I said, that's my Robin. I was like, wow, I think that's... First I was like, that can't be Robin.
I just speak very clearly. That's
and I really could...
That's right through concrete.
Oh, please, how about when we were at the restaurant, Robin? Those people moved their table.
Oh, liar.
People moved their table?
He's lying. Lying.
That's on fire.
Never happened.
Robin had a couple drinks in her, so it got really loud.
Where did people move their table, you dumbass?
Let me tell you something right now. When I saw better thing than I hated it, but I couldn't tell John Hayes. But then at the radio, I could say, and I did that. I filled the Jimmy Beverly.
Oh, this is great.
Jimmy Beverly is being fed.
Who?
Jimmy Beverly. He's not fun. Jim Barton is very deep.
I never said... Oh, by the way, Fred said that Jim was in no way deep?
No.
Jim is deep. Until you see her, my last person was an asshole just like yours. Hey, Thea, have you ever had an 11-inch cock?
Robin, you can just go home now.
I love it.
This is so much fun.
That Trey is a pompous asshole who's just
I did say that.
That's right. You know what I said. Voted for my ass.
He's no doctor. What kind of doctor is he?
It's sweeping the country.
I quit therapy because I'm kid.
I was trying to hear everything that was going on there. I got to admit. I get sucked into your... Yeah, I get sucked into... I go, there's a better radio show going on in the green room.
Because Robin's always interested. Against the wall.
Silly is not a hero.
All right, thank you, Ralph.
I should have said, I saw Fred on the street yesterday coming from the store.
I saw Fred on the street yesterday coming from the store.
With his dessert, raspberries, and his breakfast, some Cheerios.
Right.
True. My tattoo says stare, not queen, like Howard said.
All right, let Robin finish.
Maybe, because who in here speaks Chinese?
Right. Robin, really, what else is going on? You're holding me off on the news.
Maybe I'll go out there and do the news.
Yes, do it from the green room. We could hear it. Well, listen.
Let me see what else is going on.
I think that this is going to be the new Ted Kennedy.
Well, maybe. It could be like...
Ted's on his last legs.
What's that wine company like? Douche-Coup? What is it?
No.
That's Eliza.
What's the guy?
Eliza Douche-Coup.
What's that wine?
Dariush.
We got terrific Chablis that was grown in 1996.
They don't have a Chablis, Fred.
Sorry, I said I like Ted Iger, but I can't waste my time with him. Son, you boy! There's no Chablis! You simpleton! It is not Chablis! Ted's breath is fine. He's hungry. We don't all shop for wine at D'Agostino. Today after the show, Jenna Fagan and I will be going to my house and having coffee edibles and drinking glorious wine.
Whoa.
Hey, don't pay attention to what I say on the show. It's just my on-air character.
But I'm listening for anything I can hear, Robin, through that
I'm
wall.
much more compassionate off-air.
Of course, I'm waiting for Robin to talk about me. That's all I care about.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like, I hope Robin talks about me.
Oh, my goodness.
Mark Howard! Oh! I don't understand, but why does he have feelings for blind people? Fuck Iron.
Yeah.
The sister of former View co-host Lisa Ling has been arrested by North Korean border officials. People magazine reports Laura Ling and Una Lee are being held for questioning in Pyongyang. The two.
All right, who's going to do it?
If I had the worst fear, I'd be hearing you through the wall go like something like this.
Don't be scared when you see Howard's face.
Oh, my goodness.
Took me a while to get used to it, but you do. Yes, that's his hair. No one has ever turned to stone. Don't worry.
The